Cosmic Cat, higher and higher vibrations. Cosmic Cat here, meow. This is a happy birthday Aries tarot reading for March 24th, babies. It's estimated over 300,000, maybe over 350,000 babies are born every day in the world. Let that sink in. I think yesterday I said that it was 10,000 births every day, but that might have been just for the US. But it's 368,000 is estimated every day. So that means there's at least that many of you that are born on this day, okay? Oh, Aries, this is a very special birthday reading for you. I haven't ever done one like this before. I also had my first go at scrying today. It's been calling my name for a while now, and I finally got to it. So I'm not sure if you know what that's like, but I have a little hunch that maybe you are. You are a leader. You're a fire. There's a lot about you that is your card is the Emperor, so that says a whole lot about you. You know how to lead. You're competitive. You're very blunt, kind of no filter kind of mentality, and you do have a lot of respect for you because of that. Many people know that you won't BS them. And so I wanted to share with you, so you didn't stare at the decks while I went over some of the things that I got out of my meditation this morning, or this morning noonish. I was trying to decipher if the reading, I was trying to get the information from the guides if this reading was actually for the collective or just for the birthday. And it could be a little bit of mix of both. So if you have Aries anywhere in your chart, this reading's for you. If this video happened to show up for you, this reading is potentially for you. It may not even have anything to do with Aries. Perhaps it's the fire element, because the fire element is what I'm getting right now. And Mars came in, and that is that's your planet, and that's the first house. That's our first stop. And I did see Mars in my scrying session. So I feel like there must be a way that this is also to engage with others who have been working with scrying, who are, Aries, are you working with scrying? Has this been something for you that has blossomed, or that you're being asked to do it, but you've procrastinated like I have? But what do we know about Mars? We know that it's, there's anger, there's temperament. And boy, have I been feeling that. Do a little raise of hand emoji if you feel that, or share your story below. There's just been a lot of distractions, a lot of chaos. Even our animals here at home, they're just like bouncing off the walls as if it's a full moon and rising, but we're actually going into a new moon. We've had some really weird weather recently, and actually for this whole past year. But let me go over some of the things that happened, that came to me. And if this resonates for you, I'm probably going to do a general reading too. But for you, birthday Aries, if any of this, again, this is because this is a general reading, please take what resonates for you and leave behind what doesn't. If it doesn't, you don't feel like this is you, or you're forcing it, that means it's not. If you're forcing it, it's not for you, okay? So just if it feels like right on, then that's when you're having your alignment. And alignment did come up in the scrying session that I did. So if you're feeling aligned, like I felt an out-of-body experience, and right now I'm feeling masculine energy in my lower part of my body. While I was scrying, there was a sharp pain that I felt under my right boob and my rib. So who is dealing with that? A gut issue that's on your right side. And it's just a sharp, it was like a sharp shooting pain, or maybe you're getting a shot there, an epidural shot or some sort of shot in that space, because I did instantly feel that as well during the scrying sessions. Let me know below in the comments if that's you. So I got inspiration, introspection. So the Hermit card came to me as far as inspiration, going within to find the answer that you're seeking. Okay. Also inspiration. So it's like the Ace of Wands came. You are a fire, and wands are a fire too. So again, this fire element seems to be around everyone right now, whether it's your birthday today or your Aries sign or not. It's fire. There's a lot of fire. So the very first thing that I saw was there was like this line, if you visualize like the equator, and the top half was white and the bottom like white and cloudy, and it wasn't clear, it was like white and cloudy, and the bottom was dark and it was cloudy. So there's something to this cloudiness, inability, maybe it's inability to see the difference between light and dark, balance the light and dark. We have here, because I am new to scrying, but one of the things I've learned is like you want to protect it, and when you're not using your ball, you want to cover it. So I threw this handkerchief over it. And on the middle it has like the yin yang. It also has it right here, the yin and yang. So your masculine and feminine, the energies that we all carry within us. We all have masculine, we all have feminine, no matter what we are. We've been reincarnated a million times over. And so this energy that you're holding, are both cloudy to you at this time? Are you feeling a sense of instability in a way? Anyway, I threw this over. It has like on the top, good old Grateful Dead and the yin and yang symbol. So there's that. And when I think of the Grateful Dead, I started to think, okay, death and rebirth. Inspiration, it comes, Terrapin comes to mind, right? The Terrapin song, it's about introspection and inspiration and just connecting, being the Fool. It's almost like the ultimate Fool card. So if you don't even know the Grateful Dead or are familiar with them, I highly recommend listening to Terrapin. It's one of the most favorite songs of theirs, and it's spirit guides would really want you to do that. I'm getting a clear affirmation they would like for you to listen to that song, okay? Um, division came to mind. Parallel lines. So lines are some of you trying to do, um, you know, are you trying to tap into your parallel life right now? Let me know in the comments below, or put a twin emoji there. I saw a rainbow in a forest. It was the most beautiful scene ever. Almost gave me fairy inspiration. And then I saw a black and gray rainbow, just black and gray. It was black, then gray, then black, then gray. So that maybe is significant for you. And I'm actually all in black mostly at this time, but my socks are tie-dye. For those that do know me, it's not like me to wear all black, but I've been embracing the color black. And I feel that that's working with the feminine energy, the year of the snake, the shadow aspects, a lot of cleansing and purging going on. If you feel any of this energy too, please share in the comments below. We're all in this together, you know. I saw a path and a road for you alone is a download I received. We talked about Mars, the red planet. Mars was there. Mars was there the whole entire time, which is also an affirmation that this is for you, for everyone. This is for the collective. This is actually really for everyone, not just the ones that are waking up or are know that they're on a spiritual journey, but even the ones that are on a spiritual journey and they don't even know it. The ones that don't even really believe in tarot, or don't believe in ecstatic dancing or cacao ceremonies or yoga or energy that you can't see and touch and hold. You know, we're all experiencing this shift right now, and whether we embrace it or not, I mean, you know, whether you have dense energy holding you down and weighing you down, or you're feeling the vibration, it's all part of our journeys, our stories. um, a crystal grid came to mind, and I haven't even worked much with crystal grids. I don't know much about crystal grids, but crystal grid showed up. If you're working with the crystal grid, please share in the comments below, or let us know. Let me know how that's working for you. There was a doorway, gateway, portal perhaps, and I just detox. So that's telling me the portal is there for you to purge and let go of something, okay? Clarity comes with stillness. Clarity comes with movement. So it's about balance, and about, so some of you have been asking, somebody's been asking about how to get clarity, and or been feeling that the only way you can gain clarity is by being still. But spirit is saying, source is saying that you can gain clarity with movement as well. So maybe yoga or kundalini, it would be something good for you to exercise at this time, or breath work, because that's even moving. You may be laying still, but your belly is moving up and down. Your nostrils are moving. Your organs inside. So there's something there. It's coming. It just comes. See how it just comes and flows. I'm going to stop there and go over the rest of this as one with everyone. Let's go ahead and get into, because we're kind of into the, we're getting into the, here are the cards that we're going to use today. I actually didn't really ask about any sort of stone for you in this at this time. However, orange sacral plexus has came up. It came to us. So if you want to have a carnelian or an orange stone, I believe tiger's eye will work as well. Something that you can place on your belly when you do some meditations. Maybe do a sacral plexus meditation. Okay, so we're going to first pull from the Archangel Animal deck. I was guided to pull you an animal card today. Are you, do you have animals? Do you love animals? Have your animals been distracting you lately and it's been hard for you to focus? Yeah, there's a lot of changes going on, and because we're purging, cleansing, and it's integrating. We're trying to integrate the new to move into an unknown land that we're not really there yet. And so there's a lot of chaos and confusion going on. If you're feeling that, let me know below. Okay, so we have the camel for you. So be forbearing and patient. Be forbearing and patient. Oh yeah, you're pretty impatient. And patience is actually, again, this is like a collective thing. Patience has been tried amongst many of us right now with the planetary shifts and alignments that's happened this March. Yeah, Archangel Hophiel. Call upon Archangel Hophiel to help you. Camels are resilient. Their spirit, they can go so long without water. And so this shows your strength. There's also the sun representing your masculine energy, the power that you carry, Aries, because you are definitely of the sun. But this also could be asking you to drink some more water, especially your birthday today. If you go out and party, it's important to have a lot of water, okay? So make sure you're re-energizing, revitalizing your body with some water. And oh, I also just received, okay, this spiral here. We have a spiral, which is like, resembles the universe. I just looked that up. I just looked that up recently. The whole universe. Okay. But it's something about like spiraling. This could actually also mean your journey, like your path of the cosmos, being part of the cosmos and knowing that you're part of the cosmos. But it definitely resembles the universe. Anything else that we have for that? Let's see what if the guidebook has something there special for us about the camel. So this is so you're blessed to receive this card of wisdom. So this is suggesting that you have golden wisdom in your divine blueprint, and that in your life plan you have contracted to share this with humanity. So this must be why this must be why they were wishy-washy when I was asking, is this specifically for the birthday Aries or is this for everyone? And because you're also a leader, you're a teacher, I feel that the reason this is supposed to be shared with everyone and not just you is because of that reason there, because you know that you're not the only one in this space that is feeling this right now. Oh, and the number 9, so 999 is coming up. I'm not sure if you realize this or not, but we're in the year number 9, and this was something that was all brought to me, downloaded. We're in the year number 9, and also they told me to add your date, add your birth date up. So March 24th. So 3 plus 2 is 5. 5 plus 4 is 9. That's 9. And then we're in the year number 9. So 99. And I'm not sure what the extra 9 is. If the 9 is the universal, well, the universal 9 would be the year, or it may be not. Maybe it's not the year. Maybe we're going to pull a 9 of something, a 9 of if we pull a 9 of anything, I would imagine it would be wands. But, oh, I know what it is. It's the 9 that we're in right now at this moment, because it feels like a 9. Nines are when we're almost done with, we're almost completed a journey, a cycle. We've almost completed it, but yet we're not to the 10 yet. So we're exhausted. We're done. We're ready to let go. We're ready to move forward. We're ready to see and spark this new part of ourselves that we've really integrated, we transformed into, but yet it's not like there yet. So the March is like a 9 itself. That's the message that is coming. It's 9, so it's 999. That's why 999 came. 9 is your birth date for 3/24. March 24th is a 9. We're in the year of the 9 right now. And then we're also feeling like a 9 presence. Let me know in the comments below if you feel that, if that really resonates for you. I definitely feel it. Because some days I feel like it's like on top of the world, that I'm maybe not on top of the world right now. I've felt that feeling. That's been a couple months at least. 2025 hasn't really been on top of the world kind of vibes yet for me. It's coming, but it's not here yet. I've got a little bit more time for that. If you feel that and you resonate with that, let me know in the comments below how that feels for you. But yeah, it's, you know, it's that 9 feeling of like one day feels productive, accomplished, meeting the goals, while the next day the absent-mindedness comes in, or there's just distractions and things that you feel you may have been you've been doing so well. For instance, patience. I've had so much tremendous amount of patience for months, and it's been a huge blessing for me. But the past few days, patience has not been on my side. These distractions that I get when I'm trying to work, I get a ton of them. Once I get one distraction met, you know, one pet needs something, I tend to them for that. Then the other pet needs something, I tend to that. And then when I get back into my work groove, I sit down and then something else happens, in distraction after distraction after distraction. So if you feel like that's been happening with you, that is an affirmation that that's just what's going on right now in this world. Okay, let's get you, the Grateful Dead deck was the chosen deck today. So let's see what we have for you, for Aries. The new beginning. A new beginning is coming. New beginning. Okay, I'm being told to just pull one card today and not three. I am pulling 3 cards, but they're from different decks. I usually pull 3 tarot. We only have 1 tarot for you for your birthday today. So let's see what that important card is. The Saints. Saint Stephen is the Grateful Dead song. I would encourage you to listen to that. And this is the Hierophant. So this is you gaining spiritual wisdom. You've embarked on a path of learning what does spirituality mean to you. And this is wonderful. This is really good to have this. This is you using sound judgment. This could be this is also resembles tradition. Do you have a tradition that you do on your birthday every year? So this is an affirmation to continue doing that tradition. Even if something has changed, like if your tradition included someone that has passed on, they still want you to do this. This is a soul card. This is a major arcana card. The Hierophant is about fairness. It's about equality, being objective, being of sound mind. And you have a rose here in your hand. We have, oh wow, so something I didn't share with you, I was going to say for the next reading, is telling me to share with you now. Because we have an X right here. And in my reading, I got X marks the spot. And that's been something that Spirit's been guiding and wants us to pay attention to. And really wants you, Aries, on your birthday to pay attention to X's. So anywhere you see the X symbol, not necessarily the letter, but for instance, when I've been noticing is I'll see like chemtrails. I will see up in the sky X's come in the form of like, you know, the chemtrails forming an X. And I got that a lot when I was out in Sedona. They are everywhere out there. And that's a whole nother topic and subject. But X marks the spot. That's something that actually... and right after the X marks the spot, when I was scrying, I got an I. There was an I. And that's when the clarity came in. So I suppose I need to share with you the rest. I felt one with Source, very light and out of body. Shadow was there. And then I saw a profile of an animal face, like them to their side, the profile of them. And it was like a shadow of an animal. And at first it looked like a squirrel. And then it turned to a horse. So looking like a squirrel and a horse, and we have the camel, it could have been the camel. Could have very well been the camel here. But this is a big affirmation for myself to know that I was supposed to share this with you on your birthday. And here we have, so we have a wishing well with a bell. A wishing well with a bell. Are you an artist? Are you a poet? Do you write poetry? That may be something there. Here you are watching the sun. Is the sun rising or is the sun setting? What is that to you? Let you look at this beautiful, amazing card to see how it resonates for you. Let's just see. Sometimes I like to see what the guidebook, the guidebook that comes with this is phenomenal. It's the biggest guidebook I've ever had with a tarot deck. So, this could also be about finding meaning in people and things, in even the normal day-to-day events like a sunrise. So this is resembling you. So that is the sunrise, but the sunset also. So you have this this is showing your appreciation for day-to-day things and finding beauty in day-to-day items or things or people that most would just not even think twice about. Yeah. What have you recently discovered with this energy? Share and let us know in the comments. Let me know in the comments what you've actually lately taken this energy and used in recently. Was it the sunrise or the sunset? Was it some flowers somewhere? Maybe perhaps you've never really connected with roses. They have thorns on them. They can definitely poke you and cause a little bit of pain. But was it a rose that you're like, wow, I'm so intrigued by this rose. Why? It could even be water, sitting by water, flowers, birds, animals, camel. There could be all kinds of things that you're now seeing and realizing that, that it means more. It means more to you, and that it holds energy and space. And you're starting to honor that energy and space within you and around you everywhere. This is a definitely showing your connection to your higher self. Fives are all about unpredictable change. So this is probably something that not even you thought that you would do. Let's just see what this guidebook has here for you with the Hierophant. And let's see. Dharma, mediation, authority, synthesis. So one of the key things to take away here is this card is asking you and is revealing to you the need to balance ego with dharma. That's where our balance comes in at. That makes more sense now. Balance the ego with dharma. Balance your ego with dharma. So that's where the white and at the beginning, the white and the dark, the cloud, that's where that came into play. Callie came while I was crying. And so I'm using the Buddhist deck here, or this is a Buddhist, oracle deck. If you're interested in that, it's called Buddha Wisdom Shakti Power. There it is right there. If you're interested in this deck. I happened to get this when I was on vacation out in San Francisco, and was really thinking about my dad who had passed, and he came to me and I was guided to buy this deck. So that is for someone out there. Let me know what that means to you. If that's something that's happened to you, if you bought a deck after you lost a parent and you were guided that way, share with me. Let me know. So Callie and So Callie, to look up, I looked her up again because in the spirit realm, there's a lot to learn and a lot of teachings going on. So if you are new to it, it's you can get things convoluted in your brain. Anyway, so Callie does mean a lot, but one of the two, a key one that I will mention here is that she's associated with time, death, destruction, and divine feminine energy. So, Shakti, yeah. And is also called Kalika, which makes me think of Hawaii, where I was on my way to when I got this deck. Interesting. Um, and considered a manifestation of the goddess Durga or Parvati. I think might be her mom. It's very interesting. But yeah, so death and rebirth, she's really meant of like creation and destruction. So we have this. So we're gonna pull from this for you as your final card today. And we have number 27. That could be significant. And guess what? 27 equals 9. There's another 9 for us, a complete affirmation. We have Dorji Drolo, the crazy wisdom, wrathful Buddha. Let go of being logical. A higher wisdom will guide you. Let go of being logical. A higher wisdom will guide you. Here you are on this, looks to be a big, huge flower rug. And you're about to kill this tiger. Yeah. You have 2 tools in your hand and all of this fire. And look, we have another eye. We have an eye here. Let you look at this card for yourself. Allow yourself to feel any feelings that come. Fire, we know that's transformation. And Saint Germain is here with us for that as well, because we need that's what, when we cleanse and we purge, it's important to call upon. I just burped, that's funny. I feel again that's Saint Germain, like letting go. It's when we're shedding that skin, the snake, the serpent, the feminine energy of things that we've held on to. Even witch wounds come to play. Anyone that has the guilt or shame of having gifts or being their true authentic self, being disregarded or looked at in negative aspects, it could be a witch wound that you're carrying. And here it's all about like letting all of that go and embracing who you are. There we are. So be your true authentic self today. Spend a little time going in. You've actually spent some time here doing something for yourself, which is nice. Now, maybe recommend writing in a journal and making sure that you use you listen to that song. Maybe when you're at your birthday gig or you're having a good time, you say, hey, play this. Play Saint Stephen for me and listen to it. Or hey, play Terrapin. I want to hear it. So Terrapin's much slower. So if you're wanting to be in a mellow mood, if you're doing any kind of psychedelics, I'm told to tell you this right now. I'm just going with it. You want to have a mellow mood, so terrapin would be ideal. However, if you want something more upbeat that is moving and get your body moving, then you want to do Saint Stephen, for those who aren't familiar with that, okay? With Grateful Dead and some of their songs. Both have both of them offer messages and perspectives and wisdom and guidance. So I do hope that you're able to do that. This is the message I have for you today. Let me know in the comments below how this resonates. Be sure to subscribe to my channel, like the video, comment below, share with others. Also, daily, I do daily readings. They're short videos, so they're 3 minutes or less. and I pull a card every day. And then I also, for those of you just now on your spiritual journey and starting it and beginning it, your inner child connection is going to be one of your first stops, okay? And with that being said, anyone that's also in a recovery, that's getting out of addiction or dealing with that, I do recommend you watching the affirmations for the inner child that I do daily. I read the reading of the day that's provided by the author of the book, and then I pull an oracle card to help guide. And I'm open to hearing what you have to say about that. I've thought about maybe doing that just one for a week. Um, but her book has it every day. It could be a lot of information, but you could get a lot of information out of it and help heal the wounds, help set yourself free from anything that you've held on for far too long, okay? All right, that's the message I have for you. Have a cosmic day and tonight, meow. Until next time, bye.